here at I think it's called Wiley Head Beach. To get up here, the sand is quite soft, so just don't have to air down the tires. And then before we got here, there is Wiley Bay just up ahead. That one doesn't need the air tire to go down, can drive on the sand, and I can drive like the whole around the whole bay. That beach is quite, the bay was quite nice, but then there's so many seaweed. There'll be a little bit further from the bay. It's like an oval, so can drive around the bay. On that side is a sand dune, and but yeah, I asked Justin to do sand dune drive, but then he's not very keen. I think after we got bogged at Sandy Cave, or Lucky Bay in Calgary, he doesn't feel confident driving on the sand anymore. I mean, he have done that before. Even if we got bogged, we only got bogged with our car, not with the car van. Get bogged with the car is easier to get out. Plus, there are a lot of people right now at that Wiley Bay. I think they also doing the sand dunes, so even if we got bogged, we can just ask them to pull us out because we have like a strap. So ahead of me is Wiley Bay. That is where we drove our car around before, and right now we are standing on Wiley Head. We can see Esperance from here, the port where the ferry go, and our ship, and then over here is the sand dune and the main road.
Imagine camping up here.
That would be great.
Oh, you get a rooftop tent.
Yeah, I think you can.
Cars can drive up here.
Yep. I don't think I will ever get bored of a site like this. It's just so beautiful here. WA is definitely the dream state, my favorite state. If it's possible, I would like to move and live here now.
Oh look, they're sandboarding while they're dragging the car.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called Esperance.
day we went, it was so windy and cold that we couldn't go down to the beach. We just stood on the lookout, but today is a beautiful day, less wind and hot, so we decided to come back here to enjoy Christmas Eve. We had a market for lunch because our girl just love McDonald's and it's just so bad. This Twilight beach is so popular, I think, with the local because there are so many people here. The other day when we come, there's still people, but today it's just crowded. Not as crowded compared to Lucky Bay though. I think Lucky Bay is more for tourist people, but yeah. Finally, Justin dragged the girl out to play on the water because they've been busy playing with the sand. Eden being antisocial again. She doesn't like the beach. She just doesn't like to do anything. He just likes staying in the tent. That is so small. It's coming. All right, give Christmas present to the girl.
Okay. Open up. He's small. Open up. What is it?
All right, open the present.
Toy! I got new pink toy! Toy! You want to play? Yeah, I got this toy. For you, yeah? And for big children. This is a baby.
The baby looks terrifying.
Let's take out the sticky out. Oh, it's Christmas time. Give me one. The baby shower girl. It's a baby.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It's Christmas today. Christmas has finally arrived, and today we decided to do the Frenchman pig walk. Gonna walk up that pig up there. We thought it would be less people, but it's actually not. There's about 5 cars here already, and it's about 9 o'clock right now. It's gonna be really hot today, so our plan is once we finish the walk, just come and hang out at Lucky Bay. Hopefully, finger crossed, we will see a few kangaroo. We did saw a fox run across the road when we drive in to here, but it's happened so fast so I couldn't capture it. That is like our second time saw fox in Western Australia. So yeah, and then after that we're just gonna, after Lucky Bay, we're just gonna go back to our car then, chill. Justin bought pork roast, so he planned to roast the pork on the river, and I will make my pork crackling on a fire, and getting ready to leave Esperance and making our journey to Canalabo. Spotted a iguana or a lizard, a big one. The tummy is quite big, so I believe, well, we assume it was pregnant, and I think it's leading us to the walk right now. big rock shape. It's like we're inside a hippo mouth. There's no wind here. It's shaded and beautiful view. There's more to walk, pretty much like around the big mountain, but we're just taking a break here at the moment.
Yeah, not scared at all.
No,
That's the thing I'm kind of like a waterfall.
there's a cave here. We're here at Frenchman Pig. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
I'll go back to the car now. Can I drive?
No, you're not. This is like a choo-choo train. Here again at Lucky Bay, and today is so crowded. There are so many cars already parked on the beach. I thought it would be a little bit quiet because I thought like people will be spending time with family at home having barbecue instead of going to the beach, but I was wrong. It's a beautiful day today, a little bit cloudy, little wind here, and yeah, it's so crowded. I want to go to Wharton Beach, but it's like the other side of Cape the Grand, and it's like an hour drive, so Justin is not keen. So we decided after the Frenchman Peak walk, we come back here to Lucky Bay. I was hoping to see kangaroo, but yeah, I think because there are so many people, or maybe I don't know, it's not dusk or dawn yet, so maybe they don't come out. So yeah, no kangaroo, but then a lot of people. So we're just gonna chillax here for a bit, let the girls play with the sand. I bought them new sand toys, so let them play with the new toy before we going back to the caravan and roast our pork. We are hungry now. I think it's like about 4 o'clock right now. Still waiting for Justin roast pork. It's like the drought waiting for the rain. Lucky that I have my pork crackling already prepared. So what I did is I boil it in water. I add salt, vinegar, and ginger to get rid of the smell. Boil it for 10 minutes, and after that I just shear the skin and then I freeze it. So this way the meat won't go bad. I don't have to pre-prepare it later on. And right now we are in a sort of have access to water, so this way we can save water later on as well. So yeah, after I freeze it, so if I know that I'm going to eat pork crackling today, I just took it out, leave it unfreeze, and then I just rub on salt and marinate it with my marinade, a special marinade for the pork, and then put on the air fryer. Our solar, we do have enough solar to do pork crackling, like a kilo of pork crackling, so it's like about 40 minutes. But because we are in a caravan park, so there's a camp kitchen, I just use their power. So yeah, I always pre-prepare. Most of the time, if I know that I'm going somewhere or anywhere, I just pre-prepare my pork crackling. Pretty much just boil it 10 minutes, salt, vinegar, and ginger to get rid of the smell. And then I think the ginger does help with the skin to make it crack as well, and it's also making the meat whiter. For 10 minutes after that, shear the skin and freeze it, and then whenever I need it, I just unfreeze it and then cook it. So that's why it's super fast, especially when we're traveling. If we going somewhere for a longer ride in the car and then we feel like eating something quick, we can just do that as well. So it's pretty good. Anyway, I think Justin pork crackling is done. He just took it in. So, but I'm so full right now, so I think I'm just gonna eat that for dinner. We will be crossing to South Australia border soon. There will be quarantine stations, so we have to make sure that we eat all of the veggie before we cross the border. So I have to peel a lot of garlic. We can bring in garlic, but the garlic have to be peeled, and the onion as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. Justin decided that we're not gonna wash our clothes here. We're gonna, because the water is bored and it's no water hookup, and we already parked our caravan, so he just couldn't bother get the water into the water bag and then fill up the tank. But anyway, so tomorrow we're going to Esprin. We'll fill up the water there, and then we do the one load of washing, and then another one tank will probably good enough for us to get to Norseman, where we will be paying, I don't know, couple $, $5 something to fill up our tank, and then it will last us until Penang, where we will be staying in a caravan park for maybe a day, so that we can do a lot more washing. But right now we just do a quick washing. Yes, we have been staying in this I think like a farm stay. On the 21st when we arrived here, there's not many people, And then the next day there's not many people, but yesterday and today is quite a lot of people came. There's not many caravan though, but this place is so, well, it's not super cool, but it was alright. They give free lemons. They just like all fresh lemon, anybody can take as much as they want, and a lot of fresh herb and stuff. That's free. I don't know, you can cook the corn if you want to, because I'm not eating anymore. I'm so full. I just forgot to roast the corn. And yeah, this place, they do have portable water. It's in the kitchen, so it's a big inconvenience. They do have boil water, so we did fill up 1 tank of boil water, and I use that for washing. And then Justin have to manually fill up the portable water into the water bag, and then refill it in our tank, but now it's finished. And he's too lazy to refill it, so we're just gonna wash our clothes another day. And there's a camp kitchen. There is toilet and shower. The toilet was so clean when we first came here, and now, oh my god, at least it's not smelly. And yeah, there is 5-minute shower. I think there's a machine like a timer is on inside the toilet. And then yes, pretty much it's the camp kitchen had power, so we boil our water, we use our air fryer there, and pretty much I think it's cost like $30 or $35 per night. I thought this place was packed, but it's not. It's actually has vacancy, and Justin actually pre-booked this place like 2 months ahead. Anyway, we enjoy our stay here. It's like about half an hour drive to Esperance, another half an hour drive to Cape Lorraine. I can't say the word anymore. Yeah, so we are leaving tomorrow. I'm excited to cross the Nullarbor. It has always been on my list.
Excited when we're on the road.
Justin said I won't be excited once we hit the road, because we're just gonna constantly driving on the road. But there's a few cave and sinkhole to see along the way. But yeah, we're leaving tomorrow. And anyway, I'm going to tell Justin to fly, to send Johnny out to capture this place a little bit, because I did not do any videos since we got here, because I'm a bit lazy, and plus I was waiting for sunset, and then whenever sunsets happen, I was busy inside either cooking or washing stuff, and by the time I realized sunset is gone. Anyway, I think it's like almost 5 o'clock now, so I'm gonna ask Justin to send Johnny out for a fly, and yeah, to capture this place where we stay, because it will be our last day in WA. Well, I think tomorrow we're still in WA. We haven't crossed the border yet, but yeah, we are leaving WA.